Welcome to episode 10 of Let's Play SimCity 4. We will be returning to New Babylon. As you can see, both cities are next to each other, and one of the major roads has continued into Argopolis. And now we're going to see what effect, if any, the building of Argopolis has had on New Babylon when it comes to commuters and people driving across the city line for jobs. Alright. Now, here's the message we saw last time. You might want to pause this to read the whole thing, but basically what they're saying is they are upset that I've done nothing but low density zoning so far. And as you can see, it's mostly low residential. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get a little bit more urban in our city. We are going to rezone this commercial as medium density commercial. And I'm sorry for the people who live here, but you gotta go. We're going to build some more commercial zones. Now, if you zone medium density residential on top of existing low density residential, it will not necessarily demolish everything. However, if we zone a zone of a different type, like commercial over residential, it will demolish it. So all this area around here, we're going to designate as medium density zones. Of course, it won't develop right away, but we're going to have to wait. We're going to do the same thing over here. Let's make this medium density commercial. Sorry for you guys, but, well, march of progress marches forwards, I guess, or whatever. Same with here. We'll make this section of, oh, look at this. Argopolis doesn't have a dump. And they want to sell some garbage to us. So we're going to do that. It's going to make a little bit of income for New Babylon. It'll take a little bit of money away from Argopolis, but we're not going to worry about that too much right now. Alright, oops. I just demolished something, but that's okay. And in the meantime, while we're building up, we are also still going to build out. Oh look, another mansion. Alright, this section of town, we are going to build, no, not there, here. We're going to build a street here, and a street here. And what I want to do is, now that we're getting larger, I want to see what kind of recreational places we can build. Now this is a 3x5 soccer field, wouldn't really fit in that spot. But here we go, let's have a softball field. Sounds like a good thing. People like playing softball. And with all the rest of this area, let's zone it residential. Yes, people are hungry for land, and they're going to keep moving to New Babylon in great amounts. Now I want to make sure that this area has water, because medium density zones will not grow without water. So let's hit fast forward and see what happens. Usually they will build some low density stuff in the medium density zone, but eventually we should see some higher density things pop up. We're not going to sit and wait for it, we'll come back later. But wait, what are they building here? They're building some apartment buildings. As you can see, these are buildings more typical of medium density zones. Alright. Well, here is our residential zone. Our suburb-looking place. It looks like something you might come across on, I don't know, somewhere like Long Island or some places in Pennsylvania. So we're going to expand upon this. Oop. But wait, industry is asking for more zones. So we're going to grant them. Not only are we going to build more zones, we're going to rezone some of the medium density industrial into high density industrial. Yes, we are demolishing nature in the favor of dirty industry, but, well, it's what you have to do in SimCity sometimes, as anyone who has played this knows. Like the other high density zones, it takes water to build or to expand. Also, oops, that didn't quite line up with anything, but that's alright. Let's take a look at how many people are driving here. As you can see, 128 people are driving out every day. In or out, I guess. Hold on, let's check. Yeah, it looks like more people are driving into New Babylon for work. Which kind of makes sense. It's a smaller town, Argopolis is, so people are going to want to come in here to work. And you can even see where they go. Oh, look at this. They want to build us a city hall. Now, what's a good place for them to be? You know what? I'm going to put it right here. As you can see, our medium density zones are starting to catch on. Starting to look kind of nice. At least I think. But yeah, you can see that's already happening, and no cars driving here but freight trucks. Same with this. But these two, I think, are going towards the square that we have not yet developed. But here, there still are 24 cars, and these people are actually driving into Argopolis to work. So, you do get both things. It's pretty interesting. Now, I want to continue building my suburb right here. And like before, I'm going to build it so it's deliberately inconvenient for anyone to cut through the suburb if they don't live there. That's going to help us in a very practical way in our game. Alright. In this case, we're going to combine some lower and higher density developments and larger and smaller squares, just because we can. Alright, well, we're running out of time for this episode, but join us next time in which we will develop this plot right here.